Hello everyone, my name is Nomis and welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid. Picked up here shortly after our last episode. Back at home, in the kitchen, just finished making a bunch of meals. So our fridge is full once again, or nearly full. We had quite an adventure over the last few episodes. Clearing out the detention center, finally got that completed yesterday. And we have brought home a bunch of cool loot, which should all be dropped off now. I've got it all in here. Yeah, our shin guards. We're wearing most of it. The riot helmet's in there. We got our civilian bulletproof vest on. We got our thigh guards that we're wearing. I guess our metal, our scrap metal gloves broke, so I'm wearing those black leather gloves right now. We also came back with a lot of jewelry, which I have scrapped down into gold fragments and silver fragments, and we have enough to make some more gold and silver plates. So let's get this party started and make some gold and silver plates today. We can make some more utensils, some more gold utensils. Alright, so we'll make one of those for our gold. And from our silver. Alright, so we got the gold spoon. I think we should go for a gold fork next. Let's do that. And then we'll save up our last bit of gold for a gold knife. So let's craft that. Very good. And let's see, what do we want to use the silver for? We can make a silver mug. We already have the silver goblet. Is there anything else silver that we can make? Outputs. Well, we can make some coins. Oh, we can also make a keychain. Oh, out of gold. It only costs 2 gold fragments. Okay, well, let's make a gold keychain. Nice. Okay, and then we'll need more fuel to do anything else. So there's our forged keychain that we have been using. For the same stats. This one even lighter? Oh, because it doesn't have keys on it. That makes sense. Okay, so let's swap all our keys out to there. And I'll drop that one. We will pick this one up. There we go. Gold keychain. Fancy, fancy. Put this one inside. We got our gold forks. We'll put those inside. Let's just make a little bit of fuel here. So we can make maybe another silver goblet. Let's see if there's anything else. Actually, there was a silver mask, wasn't there? We could make a silver mask, maybe. Still got some large branches here. Let's use these. Alright. Drop those two. Okay, we go back to silver. Output items. Silver mask and metal mask. We made a gold one last time, right? Or was it a silver one? That's the metal mask there. Oh, we made a copper one. So yeah, we could make a metal or a silver one. Or here's the coins. Or another goblet. So we get 10 coins out of this. What can we do with the coins? Can't we, like, smelt the coins down? To get silver back? Or do we scrap them? So 1 coin gives you 1 silver fragment. So we get 10 silver fragments, which would then give us 1 coin. Or 1 sheet, which would give us 1 coin. Or 10 coins. Okay. So I guess we could just store them as coins then, for the time being. Let's do that. Our first homemade coins. Very cool. Stick that in. And then we have some plants, crops to plant. Okay, so let's move that there, and let's take this spoon and put that there. Cool. And our extra gold fork will go into storage. And our silver coins, we will put in the bedroom. My bedside table is getting pretty full. We'll put them over here, maybe. I can't see them there. Toss them up here. Okay. Looks good. Alright, so I have planted some sweet peas already, some cabbage, some potatoes, and some lettuce. So I think we'll plant some more lettuce, cabbage, and sweet peas to fill up those rows. Alright, so we want lettuce. We'll need 2 of those. Where's the cabbage? Cabbage. 2 of those. And sweet peas. Did I see those? Sugar beet. Where did I get those from? I swear I had some loose ones. Oh, green peas, not sweet peas. That's what I want. Okay, let's do those. So this was the lettuce. Take advantage of the rain. This was the cabbage. And the green peas. Okay, so we've got 4 more rows, 2.5 more rows. What did I plant up here? Cauliflower. Okay, we'll do that as well. I saw that right here. I think I might leave these last few rows for some crops later on. Because these are all going to take like 60 days to grow, right? Yeah, 60 days. Onions are the 90. We planted those early. So this should all be harvestable around the same time frame. Cabbage was 60 as well. Okay, so what's coming up? That would put us at June, right? What do we have for June as a best time? We can plant basil up to June. Chamomile, cilantro, lavender, marigold, poppies, roses. Best month in May. Okay, so we'll probably do May crops next month. So flowers, corn, cucumber, pumpkins, soybeans. We'll pick some of these for those last few rows. Maybe like maybe some chamomile. Corn for sure. I want to try that. Sunflower for sure. Okay, so corn, sunflower, and chamomile? It's down here. Those are the medicinal ones. Should also be good. Black sage though, that's best month June. Comfrey best month April. Common mallow best month April. That's 60 days. Not sure when this wheat's going to be harvested. So we did plant... Did we plant in October? Or was it November? 240 days. So is that 4 months? Oh no, 8 months. 4 months. 8 months. So if we did November, that would be harvested in July. It's a ways off still. Unless we did it in October, then it would be June as well. Okay, well, I think sunflower for sure, so we can make the oil. We'll have to make some choices, though, for these last few rows, unless we expand the farm and plant more elsewhere. But it's nice kind of having it all centralized. So, let me know your thoughts, or what crops aside from sunflowers we should do. I kind of want to see what corn looks like. Those would be my 2 picks. But sunflower for sure. Okay, let's have some food. We're getting pretty tired here. Go check in on the animals. Let's see if there's any milk to get. I'm going to pour this one out. So we can go out with a couple buckets. I've separated out the cows into their own pasture because the bull was actually getting hungry. And they've cleared through a lot of this grass, so they'll have their own pasture for the time being. And, unfortunately, if we look here, info. Okay, health is healthy. Okay, you're healthy. The bull, I believe, was a little sickly. Yeah, off color now. Not sure if that's worse than sickly or if he's getting better. But look at this. You may have noticed it. No, that's the wrong one. Holstein bull? No, I want the Simmental cow. Simmental cow, there we go. Pregnant. Beginning of pregnancy. So, I guess we can crossbreed with cows. So, we do have some milk available on this cow. Our first bit of cow milk. Actually, not our first bit. We did get some early on in the run. But a long time ago. That was back when we had first left Echo Creek, I believe. No, we didn't get very much. Half a liter. Let's go around and check the other sheep. And we should probably cull a few animals again sometime soon. Well, maybe there is nothing to milk right now. No. Oh, there we go. Oh, tiny bits. Okay. Oh, and I brought back one of the white rats. So we have one. Go back and get that one at some point. Alright, well. No butter today. Let's put those down. And before we go to bed, let's look at some clothing recipes. So we researched a couple new items in the last episode by researching the leather jacket and the skinny leather pants, which we are actually wearing right now, the pants. Let's go down to our tailoring. And we want to make the new jackets. So that's level 5 tailoring. We don't know that one. So we had learned the hide jacket. So we'll favorite that one. The hide coat. Favorite that one. And the hide pants, I think, right? I think those were the 3 that we learned. Yeah. Okay. So we need large leather. Can be tanned furred or tanned crude. So I think I'm going to do like a fur one. So Angus, Holstein, or Simmental, furred, or any other large leather crude. But we got lots of options here. I think a Angus leather would be nice. So let's take that. Okay, so the coat and the jacket. I assume the coat is like a long one and the jacket's a short one. We need buttons for this too. Oh yeah, because this is medium leather. Well, we can use Angus leather again, or we can use pig leather, or sheep. Let's use a black pig leather. I wonder where those are 2 different piles. That must be small. That's piglet leather. Okay, I see. Let's take a big one. Okay. And let's go back to our favorites. Hide. Pants, medium leather as well. Can be furred or crude. Deer leather. Do we have deer leather? I think we have some deer. Yeah, we do. 2 of them. Okay. So those are the pieces that we'll use. Let's just put those down on the ground for now. We'll do this all in the morning. How many buttons do we have? I wonder if we can carve buttons. Got 4 buttons. Oh, we can't make buttons, hey? Outputs. Okay, so that's our bottleneck. Can we research a button? No, okay, so we can only make one of the jackets. The pants need a button as well? No. Coat or the jacket? Well, we've already got the 100% protection on our groin and thighs, so probably we'll make the jacket. Okay, we got our plan for tomorrow. Jacket and pants. Let's get to sleep and we'll do some leather working in the morning. Let's go do some tanning. We got 1 bowl of brain tan already. Let's do the pig leather, because that'll be the jacket. Hold on, do we do this first? Yes, we do this first, right? The fleshing tool. It's almost worn out. Pig leather. Angus leather furred. Yes, that's what we want. Or sorry, yeah, black pig leather furred. Okay. Tan and barrel. Wonder if it being tanned or crude affects like the insulation. Yeah, it's dried on this one. Okay, good. So that's ready to go. Let's get some water. Do some more brain tannin. Get our deer leather for our pants. I'll put this one back up until we get some more buttons. We need 2 more buttons to do that piece. I'm glad we picked up some buttons. Might do this one down to crude for our pants. Deer leather tan furred. Medium leather tan to crude. So does that, will this just turn into medium leather once I defur it? What is the name change to when I do this? Yeah, medium leather crude, okay. All right, medium leather tan crude. And dry that. Okay. We are good to go. Let's take this upstairs. Should have everything else that we need up here. Okay, medium leather tanned, crude. We'll do our pants first. Oh, I didn't even see how much XP that gave us. Alright, let's check for the jacket. Oh, we don't have our... We don't have a tailoring 3 book, right? Should have checked that before. I don't think so. No, just tailoring 2. We got lots of other materials. Aside from the buttons, we can always make more of this stuff. Hopefully they add a button recipe soon. Alright, now the jacket. Alright. Still 10 XP without the any boost. Okay, so the hide pants, less protection than our skinny leather pants. Very low run speed modifier. Fairly high insulation. And wind resistance. Let's compare that to our skinny leather pants. Very similar, aside from the protection. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Cool. Yeah, so you lose a little bit of bite protection. But we could probably get that back if we put pads on. Some padding on. Let's go inspect. Let's get our needle out. Where's our needle? Suture needle. Do we not have a sewing needle? Oh, there's another button in here. Oh no. So we still need one more button. Are all... I don't have a needle. Like a bone needle. Can we make... Let's put on the jacket too, see what that looks like. Must be able to make one at the forge. Oh, we can research craft this. Can we research craft this? No. Magnifying glass. Research craft. So hide a robe. Here we go. We're getting the last couple recipes here. Robe. Large leather tanned and thread. No buttons required. Okay, well, we'll check that one out too. Pretty high wind resistance. Insulation isn't too high, so maybe we can pull this off in the spring here. Okay, let's go take a look and see what we can make at the forge for a needle. Forge a needle. I need some wire. Let's go get some wire. got plenty of wire. All right, let's make one of those. Yeah, we'll leave this in here. That away. Put these leather pants away. Let's get some food. Okay, let's put some patches on here. Bundle. Get some thread. Okay, our pants. Inspect. Add padding to all using leather strips. Alright, so that gives us another 4% bite protection there. For our level 4 tailoring. Brings us to 94%. If we... What else do we have here? Socks. Rip sheet patch. Let's remove those patches. Patch hole with a rag. Okay. What else are we wearing? Leg warmers, which also have a hole. So if I patch the hole with leather, that does give the protection. Okay. Up to 98%, 100% on the left shin. Let me go back to these. Patch with leather. There we go, 100% there. 94% on the thighs. Not bad. Alright, let's do the same for our jacket. Probably gonna need more leather. And it's our last bundle, so we should probably make some more downstairs too. Okay, right on. Takes it to 14%. 44% on our lower torso. It's probably because of the holes we've got in there. Yeah, 3 holes. Okay, let's go down. We'll swap out this shirt. So I've got extra lumberjack shirts we picked up. We'll get those all repaired at some point once our tailoring is higher. Alright, add padding. Forearm. We need more leather. Okay, let's go get more leather. Shall make more. And I think this has to be the crude, right? Leather strips. Tanned, crude. Oh, it can be furred as well. Okay. This needs to be tanned. Well, let's do a large one. I got a lot of large pieces here. So we got one Simmental up there. 4 Angus. Actually, we got a lot of pig leather. Let's do some of these. Get a nice stash of leather strips. Yes, we'll might as well do this. Why not? Still need that other sink in there. So you don't have to come out here to fill up every time. Did we drink some of that? Alright, tannin barrel. 2. All 4 of these done at the same time. Okay. And get them all dry. And now we can process them down. So cut some other strips. We'll give us 60 leather strips. Which I think would be 5 bundles. Yes, 12 each. Okay. Nice. Alright, back to our jacket. Or no, sorry, our shirt, right? Okay. That's good. Pants are good. Long sleeve shirt has holes. Don't know if I have another long sleeve shirt. Let's see. Formal shirt. Don't have any more long sleeve shirts, so we'll just repair this one. Patch all holes with leather strips. And padding. Probably out of thread now. I mean, since we've been injured a few times recently, we might as well start protecting ourselves a bit more. We've gone a long time without any proper padding. Okay, forearms are up to 22% bite protection. If we get some arm guards, that would help. This would just be torso. Where's the hole in this? Lower torso, of course. Now, they don't have any starting protection, so it actually doesn't really matter if they get holes in them. So we're starting from 0 anyway. Briefs. We can add protection there as well. That's cool. Okay, I think we have patched and padded what we can. Do our gloves. Okay. Those down. Let's bundle these up. Bundle. All right, we're up one pile, one bundle of leather than when we started. Almost another one here. That's full. Looks like bacon strips. Oh, I do have a needle. Well, now I got a forged needle. I was blind and didn't see it before. Alright. Let's think. What else we need? Arm guards. Now, I should have some. Right. We got spiked metal forearm armor. Anything else in here? No. Okay, so let's go armor. Arm. The bone armor gloves, which we could do. Scrap metal forearm armor. Tire armor. Wood. Spiked, weld spikes onto metal armor. These ones are above our pay grade. The bulletproof ones. We need welding 6 for the scrap metal body armor. Okay, so there's the bone armor. Definitely make that for the hands. And that's the forearm. Definitely make that. Let's go over to the forge. So it's gotta be other ones we can make too. Assemble articulated metal shin armor. Oh. Hold on. This is the big stuff. Small armor plate. Buckles. Should we go for a full suit of armor? Just to have one? Oh, fingerless metal gloves. Alright, we definitely need to make that. Forged metal body armor. Forged coat of plates body armor. So that's a higher tier than this one. Metal neck guard. Our bone neck guard seems to work alright. Although it did break walking into a tree. Thought we could make, wasn't there leather armor? Spike soft armor. Motorcycle helmet. Football pads. Leather forearm armor. Shin guards. Is that under tailoring? Where's the forearm armor? Or the leather? There we go. A vambrace. Small leather tanned. Alright, well I guess we're doing a lot more crafting today. What do we need for the armor plates? Steel sheet small. Got lots of steel sheet small. Okay. Let's take 10 over. Should be plenty. Armor. So if we wanted to make a full suit, we need... Oh, that's just steel sheets. Okay. For that. That is... Oh, must be more down here. Steel sheets small. Okay, that's not even armor plate. Okay. That's 4 steel sheets. Steel sheet small. What actually uses the armor then? Steel sheet small. Armor. This one. So that's 2. There we go. 4, 6, 7. Well, 7, 8. 9, 10. And this one, 12. 14. Articulated thigh. 16, 18. 3, 6, so 24 actually. Damn. It's a lot of armor. Armor plates. $24 total. if I was mathing correctly. And we got 25. Plus our steel sheets there. Okay. Let's get some more food. We'll make a few of these pieces and then we'll get to bed. And continue in the morning. Oh, we'll make the armor plates at the very least. Okay, we'll need more fuel. I gotta leave this in here because we need to make it at the forge. More plates. Put those in there. Let's go get some more fuel. What are we gonna use for fuel? You know what? I want to get to sleep. I'll chop down some trees in the morning. We'll get the fuel going. And we'll continue making a nightly suit of armor. Alright, I think we're good to go here. I'm going to need a bunch of leather strips. I'm going to need some thread. Let's just take a bunch. We're going to need some buckles. Should be... Ooh, don't fall off the edge. The barn. I think we need like 20 some buckles. There we go, 21. I think that's it. I think we can do everything here. Okay, let's make the rest of these armor plates. Okay, cool. Let's go to our favorites. Unpack our leather strips. All right, dump those on the ground. Okay. Here we go. What am I missing for this? Small sheet 1 for the gloves. Okay. Hold on. We have one left. We have the perfect amount of materials. Yes. There's always more sheets to go back for at the junkyard. Alright. Favorites. Let's go. So, there's only the one set of gloves we can make here. And it requires level 3 tailoring. The rest of these are, I believe, metalworking 8, tailoring 4. So we definitely haven't made these before because we only recently got level 4 tailoring. The other set that we had made prior, back in Ekron, were the tailoring 2, metalworking 4. So we have doubled our skill set since then. Alright, let's start from this side. Let's make the gloves. Pretty cool. Alright, gloves down. Let's make the forge coat of plates body armor. Would have been interesting to see how much XP this would have gotten us before we had maxed out. Take some time, 9 minutes to make. There we go. Check. Let's make our right shoulder armor. Very good. Let's make our left shoulder armor. Perfect. Let's make 2 metal forearm armors. Okay. 2 articulated metal thigh armors. And... oh, I am short. I did not math correctly. We don't have the shin armor. So we need 6 more small armor plates. Oh my god, look at all this stuff though. So 6 more small sheets. Cut these down with the saw. I guess so. Each one gives us 4. Okay, so we can just do 2. Just the shin armor left. There's no more sheets on the ground. No, okay. We just need 6. And 6, okay. Shin armor. 2 of those. Right on. Okay, we have a full set. Let's toss those extras in here. All this extra can go in there. Let's get geared up. All right, gloves first. So we used up our leather gloves, which is fine. Let's do our shin armor. So it's the same protection as our bone shin armor. Just weighs a lot more probably, and probably more discomfort. All right, our shoulder armor replaces all of our other gear. Okay, so we're not going to use those. A thigh armor. Same protection as the other armor that we picked up. Can't wear that on the right one, hey? Or on the left one. Was there 2 types of thigh armor? No, there's just the one. Alright, we'll compare this stuff later. Alright, this is much better than our bulletproof vest. Ooh. Super cool. And a forearm armor. Oh yeah. Okay, we figure out this other thigh armor. Thigh guard. Let's unequip that. Where on right thigh? Where on left thigh? There we go. Alright. I am Iron Man. So our upper arm is exposed. And our head, of course. Everything else got pretty damn good protection. Okay, so let's see. Our bulletproof vest discomfort level versus this. Actually looks pretty close. Actually, this might be a little bit less uncomfortable. It's got a run speed modifier and a combat speed modifier, though. Which this does not. So it looks like we're sacrificing a bit of... We're gaining back a little bit of discomfort at the cost of some speed and attack speed. Yeah, it definitely feels a little bit slower. Okay. Let's put this down. We'll drop this stuff in here as we compare. Not going to be wearing that stuff. Oh, and probably the weight as well. Encumbrance 5, 1.5 equipped. Encumbrance 4, 1.2 equipped, so that's actually lighter. We also have our bone pectoral armor. Interesting, we have that underneath. What if we got rid of that? Does that affect... No effect on our ratings there. Okay. So we get rid of that. That actually, I think makes up for the run speed and combat speed modifier, because we did have those already. So that's a net plus for us. We didn't have anything on our forearms before. The thigh armor is slight run speed modifier, which looks like it's less than this one. And the discomfort is definitely less. So that's a net positive. Shin armor. Quite a bit of run speed modifier. A little bit of discomfort. I might stick with the bone shin armor. The run speed modifier is quite a bit more on that. All right. We'll put that away. We need another mannequin to sport all this other gear. Okay. Cool. I think we have our updated armor. Let's get some more food. I want to put some spikes on these forearm pieces, though. I should just ate that whole pot. Alright, so spike, metal arms, scrap metal thigh armor, articulated metal shin armor, metal shin armor. We have articulated metal thigh armor. Which we can't put it on, just metal thigh armor. What if I unequip this? No. No. Okay, so just articulated shin armor. Was this articulated shin armor that we made? Or was it just shin armor? It was articulated. Oh well, we might as well put spikes on this stuff. Even if we're not going to wear it. Open in combat. Where is my mask? It might be in the car. We'll make our stuff as badass as we can. Alright. mask. Unpleasantly hot, I don't blame you. Wearing a bunch of hide and metal armor. Alright, so nails. And some loose nails there. Box nails. Oh, I don't know if I have any welding torches though. Maybe just enough. So just the metal forearm armor. Not the full metal forearm armor. And the scrap metal stuff we can do. Hold on. Since I don't have a lot of propane, let's remake the metal forearm armor. What does that take? Just this stuff. Small armor plate. 2 of them. Forearm armor. Metal forearm armor. We short on buckles. Yeah, 1 buckle. Can I make a buckle? I don't know if I have any belts. I can make a buckle. Steel piece. Probably iron piece too. There we go. What else am I short? No, let's make one. We'll see what we're short. Leather. Went through 2 bundles of leather. Let's go get some more. Leroy is getting strong from hauling around all this armor. We put 2 down here. 3. Sure, let's take that. Metal forearm armor. We can't do anything spike here, just the weapons. Okay. Just making sure we're not missing out on anything. Put that away. Okay, let's go put some spikes on. Spikes, spikes, spikes. Metal forearm armor. 2. So that should actually give us welding XP, right? 20. Very good. How much the field did that use? Oh yeah, so we could do 1 more piece. So I think I will save that. Let's throw these ones on. The spikes. We lose some protection. Well, it's actually more uncomfortable too. and the combat speed modifier. So the full metal forearm armor is much better. But let's just see what this looks like. I mean, it looks cool. Maybe we'll be able to add spikes later on to the articulated, or sorry, the full metal forearm armor. In the meantime, we'll wear these. Okay. Let's put those nails away. And I think we're going to wrap this one up here. Let's take all this armor over to the armory. We'll have to get Leroy back out into the fray, fighting with his new gear. If there's any other tweaks you can think to our current setup, leave me some comments down below. But I think this is pretty good. It seems like we've got the a good upgrade overall. It's nice to see that the highest tier armor is reasonable when it comes to you know, improvements on discomfort and combat run speed modifiers. Seems like overall, except for the shin stuff, the bone armor's still better, and the neck guard. The bone choker seems to be the better option there. Yeah. I like the look of it, and we got some cool new clothing as well. So let me know your thoughts down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. More Leroy adventures to come. We'll be heading back into killing some more zombies in the next episode. We'll find a new battle to take on. And until then, I'll talk to you all later.